Hey guys, what's up? So, how exactly do you get 100% of your available bandwidth? Did you even know that Windows reserved 20% of your bandwidth for its own purposes? What purposes? Uh, Things like automatic updates and background services. Now, it's not always using 1/5 of your bandwidth, but you might as well have 100% of your internet bandwidth. I mean, you want all you can get, right? And it's not like when you have it changed over where it doesn't have that reserved space that it's not going to be able to do the automatic updates and so on. It's just that you're going to have full control of your bandwidth, and Windows will just have to deal with what you're doing. So the way you do it is with something called a group policy editor. Okay, and just to note, the lower versions of Windows, say the Windows Starter editions, the Home editions, even the Premium editions, I believe, don't have this natively built in. It's a snap-in basically. But I have put in a link in the very top of the description box. In this video, you will see a link that will show you step by step, and it's very easy. It's something that you install, which allows any version of Windows 7 and greater, all the way up to Windows 10, to allow this group policy editor to work. So let's go ahead and get to it. It's very quick, simple, short, and easy to do. So I'm going to go ahead and put the magnifier here on a docked mode, so that up top here you'll be able to see exactly what I do. So what you're going to do is you're going to basically want to get to your run box here, and you're going to want to type in, I put the magnifier over the box here. If you look up top, you'll be able to see everything in a larger form. You want to type in gpedit.msc. Alright, you press enter on that, and it's going to bring up the local group policy editor right here, as you see on the screen. Just go ahead and make that a little bit larger. Let's extend this so we can see what we're doing. And from here, you want to go to local computer policy, which you're actually on already. You should be. You want to go to computer configuration, click there, and then you want to go to administrative templates. So go over to the right, you have these three here, and you want to click on administrative templates. Okay, just double click that. And then once you're on administrative templates, go to network. Look up under here, you'll find network. It's all going to be in alphabetical order. So you have network, double click that. Under network, you want to click on QoS, which stands for quality of service, I believe, packet scheduler. So let's go down to the QoS packet scheduler. Double click that. And then at this point, you're almost there. You want to click on limit reservable bandwidth. So look through here. You see here we have limit reservable bandwidth. I already have mine set up, but yours is going to look like this. It's going to look like not configured. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and click apply. So you're going to go to your, just forget what I just did. I just put it back to the way yours is going to be, not configured. So you're going to click on limit reservable bandwidth, and it's going to show not configured and look exactly like this. Now at first glance you may be like, well, it's not configured, it's not on, it's not just why would I want to turn it on, right? Well, just read right here, and then it says right here, determines the percentage of the connection bandwidth that the system can reserve. The value limits the combination bandwidth reservations of all programs running on the system. By default, the packet scheduler limits the system to 80% of the bandwidth of your internet connection, but you can use this setting to override the default. If you enable this setting, you can use the bandwidth limit box to adjust the amount of bandwidth the system can reserve. That's what we want to do. If you disable the setting or do not configure it, so right now it's not configured, the system uses the default value of 80% of the connection. So this little line right here, this sentence is very important. So no matter what you do, automatically it's going to go ahead and use the default value of 80% of the connection. So you're only going to have 80% of your connection there when it's doing its background stuff. And then at the bottom, I'll read it anyway. It's important. If a bandwidth limit is set for a particular network adapter in the registry, this setting is ignored when configuring that network adapter. Just kind of ignore that. But if you know about if you've messed around with your registry, but basically, or that's been set, it's going to do something. But for all practical purposes, that has not been done, and so you'll be fine. So at this point, all you want to do is go up here, change it from not configured to enabled, okay? And then go down here to the bandwidth limit percentage. Change that to 0, okay? And then click apply. Click OK, and you're done. It's that simple, okay? And now you don't even have to reboot, but to be safe, you can go ahead and do that. So that's literally all there is to it, and now you have 100% of your bandwidth at all times. Now don't expect to go to a speed test and see a huge increase, but it does give you 100%. So if you had Windows 10 or something that was automatically downloading in the background, or some random Windows service or background service or Windows update going on, and you were doing something else that took priority, or you wanted to take priority in the download, that's now going to take priority, and you're going to have your full bandwidth. So I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions about it, just leave it in the comments and I will help. And don't forget, a lot of Windows versions will not have that gpedit.msc command built into it, but it's very easy to add, and it's the first link in the description. So you guys take care. I hope that helps. It's another little tip to just make your Windows and your computer just that little bit better.